Welcome to In Exile. What some of you may not know is that Kari Lake has her roots in being raised in Iowa.
That you've heard about. Because I grew up in a family of 9, it was honed even more because we had to work. We were poor. My family was very poor.
Every state, every citizen in this country is sick of having a wide open border. They're tired of people pouring across illegally, and they're really fed up with the fentanyl that's pouring across, killing their children and grandchildren. Because they are so looking forward to getting a governor in Arizona to secure the border and stop this insanity that is seeping into our country. So in some ways, we have a lot in common. Every state is a border state when Arizona is wide open.
This is about what unites Iowa and Arizona and really all of America.
I want to tell you about growing up in Iowa. All of you, I'm sure, did grow up here. And what a great place it was to grow up in a family of 9 in the Quad Cities. Yeah, I heard someone say, oh my gosh, 8 girls and 1 boy. Now, I know boys are tough because I have a boy and a girl of my own. But growing up in a family of girls, you haven't seen anything until you see girls fight.
Amen to that.
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny.
Ronald Reagan was my hero, and he is the reason that I registered the day I turned 18 as a Republican.
Her first vote was for Reagan in '84, and that was my first vote as a Republican also. So she's speaking my language here.
I started my career at the same station that Ronald Reagan was at. I got my first on-air job, and I was there for about 1.5 years, and I got a call from Phoenix.
And let's go to Kari Lake.
I am taking you along here in Arizona. And I just fell in love with Arizona. I know this job has gone from being a job I love to feeling like it was unethical and biased to being completely immoral. The hang up for me was walking away from a big salary. I remember sitting at my desk in my office, and I just was praying to God about it. And I took the Bible and I just opened it up. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. You bring nothing into this world, and you take nothing out of this world.
This also hit close to home for me because I got canceled out of Hollywood. And you start to feel like, what am I doing for this country and for my family when everything that these studios produce hates my country and hates my family?
And right then and there, I decided I'm leaving my career. I don't like the direction it's going. And I wake up the next morning and my phone was practically hot to the touch. Many people said, you've given me the courage. You've given me the strength to show that kind of courage.
The next governor of Arizona, Kari Lake.
We are a red state. We are a Wild West state. And we demand common sense, not communism. It can go right back across to California. We don't want it.
It's funny, I think that job, janitor, might be the job that prepares me most for politics.
If you want to keep pushing propaganda, your days are numbered.
Because the people don't like what you guys are peddling. I'm not afraid of the fake news. I'm not afraid of the globalists. It is no longer the party of warmongers.
Wake up, Joe. We will rip them to shreds before they get their hands on our kids.
We're going to lift everybody up.
We will never stop fighting for the unborn.
Kari Lake is strong.
I'm not afraid of the cartels.
Arizona, we got to save ourselves. I will be working for you. You will be the boss. Arizona, I love every one of you. God bless State 48. Wow.
I'm Doug in Exile.